points in the game. defense will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Hilton. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hawkeyes offense will start this game off. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll run for it. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And I love this offense being physical, man. 4th down and short. The defense knows you're going to run it. You still break through the line of scrimmage. And now you got 4 downs to get in the end zone.
And the Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Sims. Under fire. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hilton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Sims. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rush is on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.